Hello, my name is Robin Da Vinci, and I hope you've been following me. If you like what I say and do, please like and subscribe. This topic is very important to me because I got caught up in it during the pandemic, and it's called doom scrolling. And at first, it was important to get all the information that you needed about the pandemic, probably more than you wanted because it was sweeping the world and we couldn't get away from it. But what it also did in the middle of the pandemic is we were getting a lot of crazy news politically and financially and socially. We were getting bombarded with anger and frustration and fear. And we were getting some things that were told to us that we don't believe are now true, and some things that we should have believed that we didn't want to think were true. And what happened is we got into this cycle, this doomsday cycle of scrolling through the news. It distracted us from our jobs. It distracted us from our families. It distracted us from our sanity and our happiness. And so what I want to talk to you about is how can you avoid this doom scrolling irritation? And actually, it is a detriment to your health to keep doing this. So for those of you who have gotten addicted to bad news or addicted to the war in Ukraine, or now what's going on in the Middle East and what's going on in Washington, D.C., the gas prices, food prices, arguments among the politicians, what you need to do is limit your daily dose. Now, it's going to take some discipline because after a while, you're either sitting on the internet or you're scrolling through your phone and your Facebook feed is telling you bad things and all of this stuff. And what you do is you go look at it and it starts to change the chemistry in your body, and it starts to change the way you eat and the way you sleep and the way you interact with people. I saw this funny meme on Facebook that said, here are the topics you should discuss at Thanksgiving if you want to eliminate your Christmas gift list. And I laughed at it at first because I said, well, that is really funny. It said, see me for details. I can be your financial guide to Christmas. And I laughed at first and I thought, oh, this is hysterical. And then I thought, oh my goodness, the last 3 years have ruined people's families and their lives and their sense of well-being and their ability to sleep soundly and keeping their children safe. All of these things happened. So the hidden cost of doom scrolling is your mental, emotional, and physical welfare. And not only that, but doom scrolling contributes to the ads you see on the internet and panic buying, fear buying, anxiety buying. You are triggered to surround yourself with stuff. And that is really, really bad. So what I want to say about doom scrolling is that you're probably buying stuff you don't need, and then you don't like it and you return it, and you're taking time out of your day to read bad news. You're taking time out of your day to buy stuff you don't need. You're taking time out of your night and you're going to bed with bad news. So here's what I'm suggesting, and I'm suggesting it very strongly. If you need to read the news, go through it once in the day. Pick the news people that you watch and make sure they're not inflammatory. What you're looking for is really hard facts. So if you want news that has less incendiary comments and inflammatory stuff and titillating comments about what Kanye West is doing with his new wife, or what Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are doing and the royal family, if all this upsets you, pick some news that is more reliable. The Wall Street Journal, the Atlanta Intelligencer, some sort of news program that gives you actual facts. And then if you need a fact follow-up, go to Google and put in facts about this topic. See what's going on with vaccines, see what's going on with the spreading of COVID, see what's going on with what's the new pneumonia, what is going on in the world medically, financially. Get a source that tells you the truth, but only do it once a day. You don't need to see it more often. You're addicted if you're going on more often. Also, watch comedy shows. What I do late at night, I'm telling you what I do personally, is I go on YouTube and I might watch an old series called Would I Lie to You, where you just laugh out loud. Go to bed laughing. Do not watch doomsday predictions before you go to bed. Turn off the news. Turn off the bad news. Get a good night's sleep. Don't anxiety eat. And I say these things and I think, well, it's a little tougher to do it than just say, okay, I won't. But what you need to do is sort of make a chart. And if you have to make a chart on Excel or just handwrite a chart, see what you're watching during the day and at night. Monitor what you watch. If you monitor what your kids watch on social media and what movies they're seeing and who they're following, you should be doing the same thing. You need to make more family time, more you time, more time with friends. And it's okay to tell your friends, we're not going to bring up these topics tonight. We're going to laugh. We're going to talk about the fun things we've done. We're going to plan a project or a trip. We're going to talk about a party we might give. It's okay to post on your door, politics stay outside the house when you invite people over. Stop arguing with people. I have to tell you that it's really annoying to always be around people who want to argue. They want to bring up something controversial. You know what? It's okay to put up a boundary and say, you know what? I'm not talking about that. I'm taking a break on the weekends from all this controversy. I'm going to go get a massage. I'm going to hang out with my friends. I'm going to take a walk at the park, at the beach. I'm going to take a hike. I'm going to spend time with my kids. I'm going to go have a good time with my pets. I'm going to stop doing that. So make a list of the things you're doing that annoy you, and then opposite, what goes on that could make you happy and healthy. You're spending more money because you're doing doom scrolling. You're eating inappropriately or incorrectly. You might be drinking because you're so upset. You might be sitting too much. One of the hidden costs of doom scrolling is to your health. Get up, walk around, go take a walk, even if it's to the end of the block and back. They always say after you eat, if you even walk 3 to 5 minutes, it helps digest your food. Don't go to bed eating late at night, eating something bad for you, and doom scrolling and reading bad news. You need to change those habits. I'm telling you, I got into the doom scrolling for a while when I was afraid for the world. And I'm not saying I'm not afraid for the world anymore, but me getting sick and me spending too much money is not going to help the world. It's not going to help your family, your friends, your relationships, your health, none of it. So monitor your own doom scrolling, make a chart, put down what you're doing that's upsetting you, and do the opposite. Watching bad news, watch healthy news. I can promote some people that say positive things. Daniel D is one of them, always saying positive things. People who post those wonderful videos about humans helping other humans. Watch those. Watch comedy specials. Watch people who are just funny. Watch old episodes of sitcoms before you go to bed. Ones that aren't trying to make statements and hurt you. Just watch funny things. It will lessen the load. You've got to eliminate all the time you're doom scrolling. It's not going to save you, and it's not going to help the world, and it's not going to be good if you're getting only one side of the story. If you're going to do some doom scrolling, get the full picture, get the facts, so that you can at least stay calm knowing that people are out there doing good things and are trying to combat what you're watching. Addiction to bad news is an addiction to a bad life, and it's an addiction to bad health and bad habits, and the cost of that is mind-blowing. So I know you're not going to stop cold turkey, but do the steps to reduce the doom scrolling and to add fun enlightenment to your life. Education, not titillation. So if you like and subscribe, thank you. And I love to do the hidden costs of, because it's so important for you to know what goes deeper than that first layer. That first layer is always the worst one. Once you get deeper, you can find a way to fix it. Thank you.